Well, here he is, the top scorer in the league, the main feature of our match today, and it's live.
Hi there everybody, it's another challenge for these two teams and a challenge for us in the commentary box as always. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith's with me.
Not too much of a challenge, I don't think. It should be a good game, this.
He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
What a performance it was in his last game when he grabbed 3 goals.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
This is how the visitors shape up. Responsibility for some of those 5 in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Stabæk kick-off. It's an excellent cross. Far too close, the cross to the keeper. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Threading it through. Here's a chance. Referee points for a corner. Corner's taken. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Keita. Well, they keep moving the ball here. He's got support here. Keita. Cut out by the defender. Cleared his lines. That'll be a throw. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Throw in now. Keita. Well, he's cleared the danger. Oh, that's good defending. Well, that'll be a throw. Gets his cross in. It's gone out for a throw. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Put the corner in the middle. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
Can find some space here on the flanks. I think the cross is on. It's a deep cross towards the back post. Well, that has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't that, Alan? Here it is.
Well, it's a chance burn, that. Maybe not the best decision he's ever taken.
He's put in the corner, and they get it away. Stabæk have got a corner now. And in it goes. In with a chance. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team, because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. But it does invite the sort of pressure you can crack under. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure. But anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
And now a throw-in. Another throw-in given. That's a poor touch. And this will be a goal kick. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, I'm guessing that he's not going to try that again in a hurry, particularly after his manager gets into him after this match.
Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Challenges for the ball. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. But still the attack is on, but not really a counter-attack now. A return ball. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. He's got the ball away from the danger momentarily, but it is a corner following that good tackle. Corner played in. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Defended well.
So we'll restart with a throw-in.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Goalkeeper can get the ball here for his goal kick.
Shot's blocked very quickly. To take the lead. Good work by the goalkeeper. Strong challenge. Tight scenario here on the ball.
Keita.
Whipped in from the wide area. And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. A terrific goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it. Let's have another peek at that goal.
Stabæk have the lead.
Read the play well to intercept.
Loses possession. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. But he clears the danger. Still Pedersen. Great interception. Safety first there. Now Poulsen.
Credit to both players. The intent was good from the passer with the through ball. The perception was great by the defender.
Keita. Pleasing on the eye, and no great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course. In comes the challenge. Well, this could lead to a goal if he loses the ball. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Different kind of attack now, after that possibility for the counter just petered out. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. That'll be a throw. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. Trying to get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player. Poor on the ball. Getting forward well as a team now. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Now, can he take them on? Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it. And it's a corner now. Corner's taken. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Now Pettis.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Slipping it through. Could whip it in from here. Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. They might have played him in here. It's a weak cross, really, not getting past the first defender.
Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Stabæk kick-off. Threading it through. Here's a chance. Referee points for a corner. Corner's taken. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Put the corner in the middle. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
And in it goes.
In with a chance.
He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
Whipped in from the wide area.
And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Start of the second half for you.
It's a very good interception. Keita. It goes out wide again. Well, in it goes. Oh, that's good defending. Slipped through.
Out for a throw and over the touchline. Keita.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe.
Read the play well to intercept. A bit of a loss of balance there, but he's still upright.
Possession is the name of the game for this team. Neatly intercepted. Being closed down. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. And now they've lost it, and could be caught having to hurry back. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. He's in here. Very sharp reaction save from close.
Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again.
And they've got a man out wide. Surely.
Corner awarded to Stabæk.
Swung in from the corner. That's a good spot by the defender.
And that is now a goal kick.
Keita. That's good movement forward here. Striding forward, purposefully. Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. And it goes out from the header for a throw. Well, he's got options on the bench, of course. So now a goal kick to come. There's some movement in the dugout. Going to get a change here. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go.
Probing pass. Laid in the clear.
The goalkeeper, it's his ball. Now Pedersen. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure. But anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Cleared away, well away from goal. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. And in it goes. And they get it away. They might have played him in here. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. That's very good shielding of the ball. Chance to get the ball in the box. That danger was looming large, but they've got themselves back on the ball. Little piece of interplay between the two. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Well, he's cleared the danger. Man in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. He screened the ball well there. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Opportunity in a wider area. That's out of danger there with that clearance. That's over the top of the defender, and one to chase. Now this is an interesting attack. It's a good place to win the ball here. Paulson, plenty of width for the team to attack into. Substitute coming up for the away team. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Made a quick interception. He can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. And it's gone out of play there.
Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession, but they seem to have got all the passing arts here.
And they've really forced the opposition to chase the ball, and they'll be hoping that that means they tire out towards the end of this game.
He can lay it off to the supporting player. Trying to steal the ball from him. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Keita. Nice interplay between the two of them. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Goalkeeper has to go and get the ball for the goal kick. It is going to be a change in midfield, and a good performer is going to just have a rest for the last few minutes.
Yeah, he plays with his head as well as his legs, because you don't always have to run about too much. Positionally, he was top class today.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important. Do you go on and push for another, or just try and hold what you have?
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Nice bit of interplay between these two. He can cross it now. Whipped in from the wide area. What a brilliant goal. And they are the dominant force now. And there should be no way back for the other team. That goal really takes your breath away.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. It's Poulsen. They can spread the play now. Good reading of the play by the defender. That's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. He screened the ball well there. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Could have played him in, but in the end the goalkeeper relieved that he didn't. Gone for the ball. That's very good shielding of the ball. Well, the ball's gone up. There's going to be 4 extra minutes. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Well, the team with the ball
have got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass in front. They've got to find some attacking players with some penetration in their passes.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Good defensive clearance there. Chance to put it in the box from here. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. He can clear it here. Saw that coming and intercept it. It's over, and the referee blows the whistle for the last time.
Just looking down, the manager's got a smile as wide as the pitch because it's been a near perfect day for him and his team.
Yeah, definitely. A clean sheet and 1 or 2 goals into the bargain, so they can move on with confidence.
What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
He can cross it now. Whipped in from the wide area. What a brilliant goal. And they are the dominant force now. And there should be no way back for the other team.